Yo, what's up, y'all? This your boy Raw coming at you raw, bringing you Gaming Talk episode 5. I got my brothers in the party with me. I got them here, and we're going to set it off right by first, Fresh, say something to the people.
What's poppin', everybody? It's Fresh, Prince, the Gamer, back at y'all with this video, episode 5. It's about to be popping. It's about to be good. Giving y'all this gaming knowledge of this gaming universe. Let's get it.
Let's get it. All right, that's Fresh. Now, Pixel, second time guest. Pixel, say what's up to the people.
What's up, nation? This is the king of PlayStation, UnclearPixels. Yeah, it's my second time here.
And we're glad to have you. We're happy to have you, right, Fresh?
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
It's been fun so far.
It's been fun so far. Now, before we get deeper in that, if you're watching this, please leave a like. Drop a like on this video. The first section of this video is going to be in the lines of Black History Month. This month is February. It's going to be Black History Month. And I hope, you guys understand. At the end of the day, I'm just talking about people of dark skin, all right? Because at the end of the day, gaming is really favoring if you got light skin. And I'm going to get into that later. But the topic of the show will be, are old games better than new ones? And is backwards compatibility the solution for that? Middle topic, I'll get to that, but please drop a like and put a comment in the comment section. You know what I mean? Like, is the solution to, for this video's sake, I'm gonna say race. All right, but be real with you. There's only one race, the human race. Everybody's different shades of brown. All right, it's just that in gaming, everybody's the lighter version of brown. We're gonna get to that just for Black History Month. Guys, how y'all doing? I just wanted to start it off by asking that. Y'all good? Y'all feeling okay?
Yep, I'm good.
Yeah, we good. I'm good.
Awesome. Well, let's start this bad boy. Oh wait, Fresh, were you about to say something?
What?
I don't know, man.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna say nothing. No.
All right, 20 minutes on the clock, and that's how we're gonna do it. 20 minutes per segment. So here we go. First segment. Like I said, is there any black characters in gaming on the lines of Black History Month?
It depends on what you're playing. Because I'm saying that because, yes, you think of Horizon or Uncharted, and you're gonna get the white people, right? But when you think of like multiplayer, which majority of us play, you're able to make a black guy. So it's not like they don't give you the options. But I ain't trying to say like, I'm not gonna say Uncharted wouldn't sell if it wasn't a black guy, but I can't see Nathan Drake being a black guy.
Yeah, that's just not going. No, that's just not gonna work.
Let me just ask you this. I just want to ask you this, so you can go ahead and answer that for the question for the topic. Name all the black characters in gaming as far as main characters go.
Main characters.
We're gonna go Pixels first. Franklin.
You got Franklin. You got the guy from Killzone, the black guy.
Hold on, I'm saying no. As far as
you mean like characters we play?
Playing as him?
Oh.
Yes, playing as him.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, you got Franklin. You got CJ.
Boy. PS2.
Yeah,
Hold on. I'm about to get it. I'll go through my list.
Okay, go.
You got Fallout.
Fallout.
Right? Fallout counts.
No, it don't count. It don't count.
How? You can make a black guy in Fallout.
Yeah, but you can make a black guy. You can make a white guy in Asia. I'm talking about them is making you play like how they make you play Nathan, how they make you play that those characters in all these other games. But you got Franklin, you got CJ.
No, you got and you got what you call it? You got
Until Dawn.
Until Dawn? Oh, that one dude.
You don't play as him.
Yes, you do. You play as all the characters though.
But
and they all main characters.
How many of them white around them though?
No. Right. First, let's just stay with the program. We got one in Until Dawn. That's one. Let's give him one. Let's just give him one. Okay, Walking Dead. That's good.
Okay.
Then Clementine too, right? She, I think she black because she had mom and dad as black.
I mean, this generation, that's pretty much it. Unless you want to go against the last. I mean,
no,
I don't.
was
You said
Assassin's Creed
CJ.
Black?
Let me say this about Assassin's Creed. That dude was DLC. Like, he wasn't even like a main game, you know what I mean? Like, that dude at a YA, I can't remember his name, and his storyline was literally saving other black people. That was his storyline. Yeah, I played it.
Did you play Assassin's Creed?
You talk about Black Flag, right?
Yeah, Black Flag.
Yeah, him. Yeah, him. Yeah, you played as him. Yeah, and also before him, another black assassin. It was a female.
Yeah, it was a black one. Yep.
No,
that's pretty much it.
Go ahead, Fresh. Go.
Okay, now is what you call it? There's a lot of people. There's a lot of black people in fighting games like Mortal Kombat, like Jax, Jackie Briggs, people from Tekken and stuff like that. And then you got Mike Tyson Punch Out. Then you got what's the other game? Mass Effect. Mass Effect. You can play as one of them black characters too.
No, you can't.
What you call it? Yes, you can, right?
Dude, I played 1, 2, and 3. You can't. I played all 3 of them. No, you cannot play as Jacob. Well, you could play with him, like you could play alongside him, but you can't be him. Now look.
50 Cent.
Stop it! Stop it!
Oh, Shaq Fu? Shaq Fu?
Yeah, Shaq Fu.
Okay, let's keep it super recent. Let's keep it super close to our time. This year, what black main character have you played?
None.
Last year, how about last year?
GTA 5. No, wait.
That was Frank. No, well, that was
14.
That was 20. That was 2014. So none. Yeah, my solution to this is that, let me say this. People gotta understand. Being black is just a color. All right. Now, a lot of people will compare it, saying, "Hey, being black is how you act and how you be." No, being black is just the pigmentation of your skin color. Like I told Fresh this, like everybody's black. Everybody's black. White people are black. They're just lighter. They are just a lighter. My health and biology teacher, we was going through that in college, and they were showing us that everyone's a different shade of brown. Everybody's a different shade of brown. And those albino kids, their skin just doesn't produce enough melanin, and that's both white and black people if we're going to just stick to common terms here. Now, what I would like to see is more diversity in skin tone in gaming. Like, I think Far Cry Primal had a perfect opportunity to do this, but, they didn't. Now, they got some black characters in Primal, but you don't play as one. But.
Oh, you do play as a Native American, though, right?
Look, as far as skin tone go, you play as this light-skinned dude, and he got some pigmentation in him, but if you look at him, he looks like he looks like a Caucasian. And like I said, everyone, for this argument's sake, everybody's black, y'all. You too, white boy, watching this. Look, we all different shades of brown, brother. I love you, man.
Just like,
boy, they are gonna have people who are offended. Like, no, I am not black. I am white white American, or I'm a Mexican American, or I'm an Asian American. Nah, listen, look, we all different shades of brown, and black is just a color. I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Look, one race, human race. All right. Anyway. And it's really a hard topic to talk about. It really is. Because everybody wants to stay in their little world and not talk about reality. Because he's gaming, like this whole thing with Uncharted 4. Like, they had an opportunity to have a black voice actor voice that girl. I'm not saying they made a bad decision in picking Laura Bailey. She's a great, talented actress. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, we barely have enough black people in gaming as it is. So now we finally get one, and she's voiced by a white woman. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Hey, look, she could perform the heck out of that role, right? Let's have positive mindsets. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? We came so far as a people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying President Obama is he's half, he's half white, half black, and he got that nice caramel skin color. You know what I mean? Some of us have two dark-skinned mom and dads, and we just dark. But like I said, you know what I mean? we came so far as a people, and let me touch on that. Look, if you racist, it makes no sense. If you're a white man that don't like black people because of their skin color, that's stupidity. Because, like I said, we're all different shades of brown. You're just mad at what you could have been. Like you could have been a dark baby too.
Yeah.
Like it makes no sense to be racist because there's only one race. Now, if they had some aliens that came to Earth one day and you like I hate them, then you're racist for real. Right now, it's just stupidity. But anyway, like we came so far as a people, and in gaming, that's where we are at now. This is our passion, and we would like to see diversity here too. Like I'm playing Battlefield Hardlines. You play as this Hispanic main character, and the game is all phenomenal. You know what I mean? Like the actor who plays this character is on point, and the main villain is Hispanic too. So it's like now you have some black people and some white people in the game, but like the Hispanic main character, and you just you feel like you feel like we're moving forward when you're playing as characters like that. You know what I mean? You feel like we're moving forward because like
I think honestly though, like
yeah,
it really depends on the setting.
You're
to
right.
have a black character in the game. Like Grand Theft Auto is perfect for it. You know what
Why?
I mean? Like,
because we
like
thugs at heart? No good,
no,
man.
Look. All right, if you have a black assassin, right? 9 times out of 10, the black guy gonna have a gun in his hand. You know, I feel like I'd say like, wait. Now hold on.
A black assassin? He can't even have a dagger.
Hold on, I'm not trying to say like what people are dumb, but like, you know how movies, you know how they go open the door.
Yeah.
We know better than to open that door. We're not.
Yeah, you talking about scary movies?
That's what I'm saying with Uncharted.
Yeah, like we're not gonna put ourselves in a situation.
Stop it.
We wouldn't
Stop
put a situation like that.
See,
come on, no.
That's stereotyping. That is stereotyping,
we have
bro.
Imaginations, man. We have imaginations.
Let me say this.
Jungle, we're gonna think something crazy.
Let me say this. That's a stereotype, and that's putting a cap on your skin color. You know what I mean? Like you can't do this. Yes, that it is. You can't do this because you this.
All right. Let me explain. All right. So I have a friend, right? She want to go water rafting.
Yeah.
I know for a fact I can't swim, and I know for a fact I ain't that type. I ain't gonna go water rafting.
Let me say this. You might be right. There's that it comes with the territory, stuff that some people could do better than others. But understand that everybody can master anything. Like you can learn how to swim. It's not that like the reason a lot of people say the reason a lot of people say black people can't swim is because, to be honest, when you were growing up, you know what I mean, your mom and dad didn't really say, hell, we're going to put you in some swimming classes. That would have solved that problem right there. You know what I mean?
But at the same time, I know what he's talking about. He's saying, listen, a smart person, if he sees somebody die from something like that, I'm a smart person and be like, I ain't doing that. That's not fair.
But you're basically saying only black people would make that decision. There's all skin colors and all skin tones will make that decision.
It's known that a black person wouldn't do that. It's just the way it is.
Like black girls, okay? I know y'all know there's a difference between a white girl and a black girl. What's the main difference?
Let me say this.
No, it's not that.
No, I know what he's trying to say. I ain't gonna say it.
Attitudes. Attitudes. So you can't. I'm saying you can't just be like.
No.
I understand like all girls ain't the same, but.
Let me say this: you can raise a black girl in the suburban lifestyle, and she comes out as white as could be in that sense, But if you raise a girl, and I've seen some well-educated, well-spoken black girls, like my old pastor, his wife, like my goodness, like she is like the epitome of, you know what I mean? She's patient, she's calm. Now every girl can get crazy, right? Every dude can get crazy, but every girl can get crazy. But you know what I mean? I'm not gonna put a cap on skin tone. All right, how this is how you're supposed to act because you're in this skin tone bracket. All I'm saying is all I'm saying is at the end of the day, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna put it on stereotypes. And having a black dude do what Nathan Drake does may not make sense to us, but on the lines like it's been embedded in our brains, right? Indiana Jones is white. Tomb Raider is a white person, and Nathan Drake is a white person. This has been embedded in our head. If someone do something, a black dude doing all that stuff, it's going to be new and different. And that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, that stuff will bring the new and exciting uh, part of gaming that we haven't seen yet. Because we already know the norm. You know, the norm is, hey, you play as this white guy that does crazy stuff. Like Call of Duty, you know. Everybody in that game, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, everybody's white, you know, in that game. You know what I mean? Everybody's white. And also in the zombies mode where they could have introduced a black character. Everyone is white there. You know, in our minds, this is what white people do. They are action heroes. White people are action heroes, and black people are Training Day Denzel Washington characters. Are Monique?
Well, you gotta also look at like the
precious
main
characters.
Base. Like, no, it's not that. It's like you gotta think of people who's gonna buy the game the most. Okay.
Let me say this.
You gotta think about it like that.
You'll be surprised on how many people. Go ahead, Fresh. We got 6 minutes.
Some of these we talking about these characters and them being black and all that. You got honestly, some of these white characters that's main characters. Look, some of them got black features. I'm sorry.
You're right.
Yeah. You can't.
Let me say this. You're right.
Like Nathan Drake and Kratos, they have black features definitely.
Yeah,
especially
definitely.
He talk like a black man.
He is a black actor talking.
Like Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs would have been good with a black guy.
Oh, come on, because you could jack cars.
No, it's not. It's not that. It's just like.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to expand your horizon, guys. I'm trying to. We're more than just carjackers. I'm just kidding.
If a game is in a city, most likely it should be a black guy. That's the best way to explain it.
Let me say this. In the jungle, that makes sense too. You know what I mean? Like, let me say this. Look, Nathan Drake is in the jungle. He does have black characteristics, and like I said, in this sense, we're talking about skin. We're talking about skin tone, and as far as attitude goes, like you can have a white guy raised up in the hood, and you'll hear him on the phone. You be like, "What's up, brother?" He say, "What's up, brother?" And you see him in person. You're like, "Who the heck are you?" And they like, I'm the dude you've been talking to. You feel what I mean? Yeah. Like, I know some cats that's paler than me, and they sound blacker than me, as far as the attitude goes. But like I said,
thank you.
Like I said, I'm not going to put a cap on skin tone. I'm just saying we need more diversity in these games. We can't all just be white guys, action heroes. We need more diversity, and I think that we're getting that. But even as far as Mirror's Edge, you play as an Asian woman. You know what I mean? Those type of games are just exciting to me because a different perspective. Okay. Black people, Asian people, Mexican people have a different perspective. I know the solution is character creation on all your games.
No, it's not. It's not even that. It's not even that. They should have two options, right? I know this is going to sound racist and some people ain't going to take it right, but like have it 4 options, right? You be a boy and a girl, and then let them choose between a black woman and a white woman and a black guy and a white guy. So you got 4 characters all together. So you can play the game pretty much 4 times.
And it'd be one voice.
Choose what you want to choose.
That's going to cause an argument because if it's always like that in gaming, then other race going to say something. Asians, they will, how come they ain't going to put ours in there like the way we look?
Custom character, yeah.
The character creation, that's the solution to this.
Nobody's never going to be happy. Nobody's never.
If you get a character, look, you right. You can't never really satisfy, but. What I'm trying to say is, everybody who's still with us, I know this is a cringe-worthy topic because, everybody wants to stay in their little world, but we're just busting reality in this mug. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? If a developer is bold enough to say, like, to be honest, CJ in San Andreas, he was a black guy in that character, and in that game, and for some reason, till this day, that game holds stuff that Grand Theft Auto has never done before or never tried to capitalize on. Like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was one of the most ambitious Grand Theft Autos because of the fact that you could get fat. I ain't gonna say that. I'm just gonna say it's one of the most ambitious Grand Theft Autos because me and Fresh talked about it. Detail over freedom over graphics. Freedom over graphics. We're not at the topic of the show. We're not on. We got 3 minutes left. Anybody with some closing arguments? Anything anybody want to say anything?
Yeah. I think you got it right when you said just let us create our own characters and just call it a day. That's the best way to.
That's the best way to solve it. Play as yourself. Here, have fun.
Yeah. Well, another thing I wanted to say. Last thing I wanted to say about that. Listen, white, black, Chinese. Listen, yellow, black, gold, blue, whatever you are, whatever color, rainbow, nigga. Rainbow. It doesn't matter. I'm still gonna love y'all, and I think everybody should feel the same way. You still love people, man. Still have a a good heart, man. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Well, look, we're gonna end that segment off, which was a good segment. I must agree. But if you guys are still here, like I said, leave a like on this video right now. Put it in the comment section, letting us know, is that the solution, character customization, or would you enjoy having a scripted story of a different person, of a different ethnicity, you know? And I might be saying that wrong. You know what I mean? My tongue gets tied. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, write in the comment section how you feel about this topic. But we're gonna move on. Okay, we're back with the next segment, but before the next segment, we're going to talk about what we're playing right now, and that is the Division Beta. I can speak for all of us. We are all playing the Division Beta.
Yeah. Yep.
And
that's a beast.
First, whoa. Like my review of it just went up, and I'm coming from it as a gamer who enjoys RPGs, as a gamer who enjoys MMOs. This game is not an MMO, but it is an RPG. All right, and to be honest, to really enjoy an RPG, you have to play with it for a long period of time. And eventually you can play for a long period of time, the open beta, but it's capped off at certain areas, like some areas are locked. So we really can't get the full scoop of the Division and our feelings on like the whole package, but we could tell you guys how we feel about the beta. First, Pixels was kind of holding it in, you know. I'm gonna let him release. So Pixel, tell us your review, your impressions.
All right. So the game is fun. Doing the missions and stuff is fun, but there's something about that dark zone which gets me afraid of this game. I don't know exactly what to do. I know you go in there and grab loot, but I need like structure. They need to tell me what I need to go in there and get and come on out. Now, I'm dropping $200 on this game day one. Let me explain why. So, I think it was Raw said if you're not getting the $99 version, it's not worth getting. Now, I thought about it all week. I had the money. I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. You know what I mean?
You got colorful again.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to do it on both consoles. And I'm afraid that if this DLC isn't what I think it is, I'm gonna be pretty mad dropping $200. I need to know what I need to do in the dark zone. I could either wait day one and see what the game is all about and then do it, but they said with the season pass you get extra rewards, and I don't want to miss out on them extra rewards. And then Ubisoft dropped the bomb on us this week and said that DLC coming first to the Xbox One. So I don't know if I want to buy it on PS4, skip it on PS4, just get it on the Xbox One.
Let me say this.
To like the wait.
Let me say this. You're gonna be okay. Hold on. Wait, boys. Wait. Let me shut up my dog right quick. Fresh, I want you while I'm gone. Go ahead and respond to Pixel and also do your impressions and reviews. You got 17 minutes.
You said I got 17. No good.
You need all the time in the world, don't you?
What this man doing? This man ain't no good. Drop a like, everybody. Drop a like. No, but no.
Hey, I'm back.
Look. Don't get it on Xbox One, yo, because listen, if you're gonna buy this game, get it on the console that runs better. Get the best. Get it on the best console that's out right now. Because it performs better, man. I'm trying to tell you, don't do that.
But
if you gonna spend $100, $200 on a system, $200 on a system that you don't be on like that.
Yeah, but come on. I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait 30 days. Like 30 days is a long time for some DLC, man. I ain't type of game to like the. I don't like that type of game like to wait.
Let me say this.
Activity that you can do that's gonna hold you off until then.
First, let me say this. He's right about that, and I ain't even saying you got 17 minutes like No, we got 17 minutes for this segment, yeah. But we might have to cut this segment in half because the segment is what we're playing, but we're talking about the Division, so we're gonna tell the people as much as we can. I want you to tell the people what you feel, your review, and your impressions. Pixels already told us ours. His.
Well, you already know, like that closed beta. A game's a beast, man. It's definitely, a game of the year contender as far as these games coming out because look, Uncharted 4, Last Guardian, all that stuff like that. Right now the Division is doing things that nobody doing right now. As far as like being in the real city and this type of RPG thing, like there's nothing, nobody's doing that. I think this game is definitely a beast. I feel the energy in this game. I feel the potential. I think I think this game could last a long time, depending on if they could still expand on it at a certain amount of time. Uh, they can't just give us content out of the blue like 2 years later. This game got to be live and keep sticking with their their customers and their fans, because most of these games aren't games anymore. They're services. You know what I'm saying? Like the Division is a service. So but my review of the game is definitely still the same. My problem is I had to stay out the dark zone because it feel like that's the only thing people do. I had to stay out the dark zone and figure out what else I could do instead of just going into that dark zone and just fighting people and taking loot.
And
Because
see,
you
that's the
eventually
biggest
get bored of
problem.
it.
Yes, that's the
So I
biggest
try
problem.
staying. I try staying out and going on like outside of the dark zone, and try playing the game and enjoying it like that for a while. Like I had to force myself to do that. I'm like, the
Mm.
dark zone fun, but sometimes it get a little boring. Like we was in a
It's
type of
boring.
server where it's like, oh, it's boring right here. Like I'm not gonna blame it on that. We were just in a different server, so another server might have been popping more than ours. But like I said, overall, we don't have the full game right now. Things is closed off, but what we can give you is what we have right now, and that's the beta. So far, my thoughts it's still a pretty solid game. I still like it. I'm still gonna purchase it day one.
Now look. I want to just tell the people this is a sub topic, all right? This isn't even our second topic, which is if you had to play a game forever, what would it be? And we got like 4 minutes left on this subtopic, and I just want to say my impressions and review real fast. Like Fresh said, you get bored of the dark zone, and everyone's like going forth and doing that. To make this to make I guess, okay, if you ever played here's the solution. If you ever played what you call it, PlanetSide 2 or any MMO, there's servers. There's like, let's say there's like 4 United States servers, and there's only 4. So everybody who plays the game jumping out on one of those 4 servers. The Division, I don't know if they have it like that, but they might have multiple servers for like, okay, I don't know what's the player cap in one server can be. Like in Destiny, you can only have like 16, up to 16 players in one zone, are 8 players in one zone. I don't know in the Division how many people can be in one zone. In Grand Theft Auto, it's 30 players. Now, if the Division has like a player cap of 30 players in every server, I think you'll be just fine, especially if the map is big enough to house 30 players, PvP going wild. I think you'll be just fine, but it's mostly all the servers me and Fresh was playing on last night. It was a barren wasteland. Some AIs came out the corner and we shot them, and man, let me say this. If you're not playing PvP in the Dark Zone, you will fall asleep. So like Fresh said, you got to do something else other than the Dark Zone, and that is player versus environment. That is outside the Dark Zone. And my whole fear is they won't have enough player versus environment, because right now the gameplay hook for player versus environment is build up your base of operation. That is the player hook in player versus environment. That's the player hook. That's what you do outside the Dark Zone. Build up your base of operation so you get better perks and better upgrades, so you could bring it into the Dark Zone. And that's the player hook for PvE. I don't know if that's going to be a big enough hook. All right, like other games have.
Can I say that real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think you just said it. I think you just made it make sense to me. Maybe that's what it is. I just got to get the full game, build up my base, and then go into the Dark Zone.
And then it probably be, and that's the thing with RPGs, you have to have a lot of time on them to really give a better judgment and really get a good feeling. You know what I mean? You can't play now. To be honest, some RPGs it'll just be awesome out the gate, because Mass Effect right out the gate was amazing to me. Like the production quality and the story and everything, like Mass Effect 1, right out the gate, I was excited about it. And right out the gate about the Division, you was like scratching your head like, okay, what this game got to offer. And hopefully the final game out the gate makes us excited because, like I said, like Ubisoft said, they were holding missions in the beginning that supposed to happen before your agent touched down on the New York soil.
Yeah.
You know, they were holding missions before that. So hopefully there's like this opening cinema that really gets you into the story. Because right now, the story right now is a bunch of cutscenes of guys getting behind a desk saying thank you. Like there's no cutscenes of you going, like there's guys holding off the enemy and they're getting wounded or they're getting hammered and your agent is running in there to save the day. They need cutscenes like that, to be honest with you, to get a more impact on the story. And that's just the story, in my opinion. I hope the final game can really deliver on that. And you know, my review of it is like I said, you know what I mean. I'm still like, man, should this game go back in the oven? Me and Fresh was joking about it, like Grand Theft Auto 5 was in the oven for 5 years, and look how awesome those games come out to be. Like the Division was just 3 years, you know, 3 years and a half maybe, but maybe doesn't need to go back in the oven. Like that's the question I'm asking myself after playing the beta and the Division. But it's open beta, guys. Right now, it's until the 21st of February. Play it while you can, you know what I mean? Get your impressions on it. See if you like it or not. But we're going to get off that subject, you know? That's what we're playing right now. The next subject, which I'm going to have to restart the clock for, is if you had a game to play forever, what would it be? And I want to start Fresh. Fresh, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, we're gonna restart the timer, and we're gonna start on that, which is topic number 2, main topic number 2. Go ahead, Fresh.
Man, a game I will forever.
Yep. If you have to play this game forever, in no limits, it could be multiplayer, it could be single player, whatever.
Oh man. That's definitely a hard one, but all right, I would name. My goodness, I would say I would have to pick one out of 3, and that's
No, you only can pick one. No, we ain't. We only got 19 minutes, less than that actually.
All right, you know what? All right, I would say, I gotta do it. I'm sorry. BioShock Infinite. BioShock Infinite. I'm sorry.
It's over. Podcast ended. Hey, I'm glad y'all came out today.
No. I'm gonna tell you. No, listen.
Go ahead.
Why, man? Because that's one of the only games that actually like brought me in to the world. Like when it come to gaming, like it literally brought me. It snagged me into that world. Like I was the guy playing as that game is so mind blowing that it's just. It's incredible, man. Like I can never stop looking at the way those colors like pop up my TV. Like it's amazing. Like as far as history, it teaches you about history, how things been built.
Fake history.
It's not fake. No. Some of that, like some of the side stuff, because you know how you got side stories when you read notes and stuff like that. There's countless notes. So like you can follow things like that. And why would that game be my game forever?
That's what I'm saying.
I just don't I don't know, man. I just don't know.
Okay.
How do you answer that question? Come on now.
I know mine too. Hey, Fresh. That's good. All right, that's Fresh's Pixel. What's yours?
All right. Now, when you say game forever, right?
Yep.
Are they gonna support it forever?
Are they going to support it forever? Who knows? These developers these days. I'm just saying, a game's forever.
I'm going with Destiny.
You going to go with Destiny? Oh, wow.
Because if they're going to support it for 10 years, you know how much content
it's going to be
last you forever. I wouldn't even play it right now. I would stop right now for gaming for 10 years, come back 10 years later, and play Destiny for the rest of my life.
Wow. And let me say this. If they add, and that's going to be a game that they're going to add stuff to. If they add,
that counts as forever. See, this is the thing though. If Destiny 2 comes out and it literally is like Halo 2 to Halo 3, you're gonna be screwed. You know what I mean?
Hold up. hold on. You talking about games we never played or games that we already played?
I'm talking about if there was a game. I mean, like a game you'll play forever. You know, it could have been any game. I said no limits.
No.
Nah, you pick
Hold up.
Bioshock Infinite. Man, you gonna get
No,
bored out of your
Yeah.
mind after the
no.
first
I'm
year.
listen. No. Listen. See, you ain't tell me about that. I thought it was games that we
No,
already played.
no, Destiny is a
No,
game he
man.
already played. What are you
See,
talking
no,
about?
listen. See, if it was a game like that, if I had to do that, then it'd be either Star Citizen or No Man's Sky, man. Come on, man. You already know.
Yeah, No Man's Sky. That would have been
No,
perfect.
no,
Come on,
no, no.
man.
Y'all answers are locked. You gonna get bored after your first playthrough, fresh. And let me say this about Pixels. You're gonna get screwed if they do it like that. If Destiny, the Destiny you talk about is the one you have in your hand, the Taken King version, right? That's
No,
Destiny.
no.
We don't know.
Division.
Stop
No,
it. You locked in. Let me say this. Y'all, look, we got it for the video's sake, y'all locked in. And let me say this: the Destiny isn't a bad choice. It's just that if they do like a Destiny sequel, like how they did Taken King, you're set. Then you're good for 10 years. You can have your one game, and you're gonna be like, woo! Now, in that world, we're gonna go off on that, you know, because they can add a content creator, they can add a freaking strike creator, they can add like custom games. Like you're set. You're definitely set. Like Destiny definitely, and they can even add a mode where you can go in third person. Like they could do so much stuff on Destiny because it's a live game, you know.
I got that happening too.
Yeah, I can see a lot of this stuff coming too, and flying your ships on year 7. Like Destiny could definitely become a forever game at the end.
Can I say one thing real quick? I think the only thing good about the Division is gonna push Bungie to do more.
Yeah, and I hope it does. Now look, y'all games is Destiny and Bioshock Infinite, and if we're gonna have a round, actually nah, this is it. Y'all are locked. Sad. Anyway, my game actually would be y'all locked in, dude. Let me say this. Some people will say, hey man, Raw's gonna pick the Destiny 2 because that's one of his favorite games, but it's actually gonna be Grand Theft Auto 5. Like if I had to play a game forever,
I knew you gonna pick that.
If it's gonna be forever, you know what I mean? Grand Theft Auto 5 already has third and first person character customization, map customization, and private lobbies, and like I can see Rockstar adding DLC in the future for this game that push forward. And let me say this: if I played Grand Theft Auto 5 like I did Destiny, son, I'd be rich.
Hold on.
If I played it like I did Destiny, go ahead.
You said
go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you where you lost.
I ain't lose.
First of all, you have it on what? Console, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you had it on PC,
then
you would win forever.
No, let me say this. It's okay.
Hold on, let me finish.
Go ahead.
You do realize Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out.
Man, that ain't coming out until like 8 years, dude.
It don't matter. But when it does, you'll be looking at yourself like, oh man, I wish I didn't pick this game.
Dude, you gonna be looking at yourself if Destiny 2 is like Halo 2 to Halo 1. You're gonna be like, dang it.
It's not gonna be like that.
I hope not. I pray it's not. I hope it's like I take a king in the expansion. Go ahead, Fresh.
Only reason why I didn't pick GTA is because it's the same city. Like I'm tired of looking at the same California. I'm sorry.
That's why
it's the same thing. I can't like you.
But I can see them adding new areas. Okay. You get what I mean?
Listen, the physics. Listen, I understand, but look, when y'all gotta define of playing.
And then
you
can make a new map.
That. I thought y'all was talking about. What you mean make a new map?
You can make new maps. Like remember that map I made, citywide panic. No. I made it on GTA 360. I made a map called citywide panic. It was basically a PvP match with the city looking like the city looked like an apocalypse. I made it like that, and everybody was free for all, and it was cool. Like you could make look if you had that game forever. Like by year 3, you've mastered every little way how to edit, and you'll make game modes that people can only dream of. Like this dude did this on console. People wouldn't even believe you did it on console if you knew how to master every single. Like you could make racism. Like I'm telling you, man. And then all the DLC is free. All you need is money. And if you playing it forever, you're gonna have money.
All right, can I pick one game though?
Man, you already said Destiny.
Change it. Oh no, I know. You're gonna let me get this. I'll say
Disney
Infinity.
Okay, podcast over.
That game's never gonna end. That game's never gonna end. It's just like what you said with Grand Theft Auto.
What?
That's a mic
Jack
drop.
Trenton? Jack Trenton?
You can make hold on. You can make your own games. You can make your own games, right?
Yeah.
You can make. You got community built. It's like
Let me-
unlimited stuff.
That's the
It's really
same
is
thing about
infinity.
GTA. They got community
Yeah,
built stuff too.
Nah, but GTA is limited.
No,
GTA is limited.
dude, Disney Infinity, they got a big bar on the right side telling you how many stuff you can put in. Just like how GTA does.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
so you gonna be listen? You playing that game forever? You gonna be spending money forever buying all them characters? You got that.
You got that? Nah, you better just stick with that shit.
Hold on. It's cheaper than him playing buying shark cards.
No, son, you don't need shark cards. If you play that game forever,
you can actually earn. You can actually
earn money. Yeah.
You can't earn characters on Disney Infinity. So I pick Star Citizen and No Man's Sky.
No, you
No
picked
Man's Sky,
Bioshock Infinite.
No, I picked No Man's Sky. Man. You gotta define the playing in one game forever.
Look, we can't add.
Already played.
Listen.
Or a game that's coming out. Like you gotta define to me.
We can't say a game that isn't even out yet. You get me what I'm saying? Like once these games are out, like we're gonna revisit this question by the end of the year or maybe towards the end of the year.
PC.
We're gonna revisit. Dude, PC isn't. Stop it. I ain't asked you what platform you'll be on forever.
Yeah, I wouldn't say PC neither. I'm sorry.
No, I actually would say PC if we were gonna ask. Like, hey, what platform would you be on forever? I'll pick PC, yeah. Because these consoles, yeah, you're gonna be. You say PS4 for life. PS7 looks way better than PS4. You're gonna be sad.
No, I'm not saying. Listen. I'm not saying PS4 for life. I'm saying PlayStation forever.
No.
That's what I mean.
We're saying specific consoles. All right, like a place to play. I'll pick PC. You know what I mean? That's the only platform you can just add to forever. You know, if you're gonna forever game.
It's not, but it's not. I'm sorry, but listen, like I said before, PC don't look different to me. PC don't have Uncharted.
But in 10 years, let me say this: in 10 years, who knows?
Listen. PC don't have them nice exclusive games.
But what if PlayStation in 10 years say? What if PlayStation in 10 years say, all right, now we're gonna go towards PC side, by 10 years, PlayStation now comes to PC. Exactly. You know what I mean?
Hold on, listen. Says the person who's saying that, freedom over graphics. See,
no, you gotta understand. No, forever. I'm saying forever. You're gonna pick PS4.
I'm not gaming on the keyboard and mouse.
Hold on. You do realize you got the most freedom on PC.
You do.
I'm good.
I'm good. That's like
fixing a car. I'm good.
Listen. Look. It is, but listen. Look, if it's forever, yeah, that's no argument. But I'm talking about as far as the gaming, as far as video games. What game would you play forever? Now, for me, it's GTA. For you, Bioshock, and for Jay, is Destiny. Leave in the comment section what is your game forever. Put in the comment section what is gonna be your game that you're gonna like forever, and put a like on this video. We appreciate you for watching this far. Now we're gonna move on to our next segment. Fresh, you know what time it is?
What is the topic of the show?
It's topic of the show. Oh wow! It took us 5 episodes for you to finally get it right. Because every time I asked you, you like question marks everywhere. So anyway, here it is, y'all. Topic of the show, which is: are old games better than new ones? And is the solution backwards compatibility? Now, I want Pixels to answer that question first, and then I'll chime in after Fresh. But is old games better than new ones? And is backwards compatibility the answer? Those are two questions for you.
All right. At first, normally I would say yes. I would say old games are better. But now, no, I'm not saying it. I refuse to say it. And the reason I'm saying it is, look what we get this generation already. We got Fallout, The Witcher 3, Metal Gear Solid 5, we get The Division, Street Fighter is garbage. Don't worry about that one. We got The Crew, Destiny. What else? Shadow of Mordor.
Now, in the sense of this question, I'm really talking about, and for the viewer's sake, I'm really talking about like part 2s versus part 3. You get what I mean? Like,
Oh, like old
We
games?
could get
No.
deep in that. We could get deep in that. We could get deep in saying old games, as in games that was on 360 versus games that are on PS4. You know, we could say go into that, but I really want to talk on like older versions of a game. Like, let's say.
Okay, no, I'm still sticking with my answer. I still stick with my answer.
Okay. All right, go.
Because developers gotta learn from their mistakes. A game like Watch Dogs could be trash, but Watch Dogs 2 could be great. You see what I'm saying? Like The Last of Us 2, that could be great, and The Last of Us is already great. It depends on the developer. It depends on the developer. You just gotta pick and choose. Like Ubisoft, they kind of tease us, and then the game end up coming like trash, but at the same time. Like Black Flag, I don't think any Assassin's Creed would be better than Black Flag.
That's a strong
opinion.
Yep.
All right, Fresh. Answer that question. And, the second question actually is, would backwards compatibility just solve all this, and we won't even have this conversation? But we're going to talk about that after everyone gets the is old games better than new ones? Go ahead, Fresh.
Well, first of all, I wanted to say happy 3rd anniversary to PlayStation. This is the same day they revealed the PS4 to us 3 years ago, 2013, February 20th. I just wanted to tell Sony congratulations on the success of PS4.
Congratulations.
And yeah, we up in here gaming for 3 years with it.
That's right.
Yeah, but well, now you said the question was are old games better than new ones?
Yeah, and from your, you know, in your own, like how you take that question, answer it. You know what I mean? What that means, what that question means to you, answer it.
Well, that question to me, that right there is, I think about Metal Gear Solid and I think about GTA 5 because when I look at GTA 5, there's a lot of detail in that game, as you know, as far as scale. And when I look back at San Andreas, I look at detail. You know, you can lift weights in GTA San Andreas. You can do drink and get fat and things like that, but you can't do that in GTA 5. But GTA 5 has more characters. So as far as I'm gonna go back to that. As far as backwards compatibility, I think that's a connection to that because now it's like these old games, they had some of them are better than the new ones as far as detail. But only thing with these next gen games have over them is scale. They have a larger scale than them, like Metal Gear Solid. That's a huge game. Yeah. But the story doesn't take place in every area. You understand what I'm saying? It's very big, but it has that last gen type of, you know, when you go to a mission and it's the same thing. It's like, you know, the graphics better, and it's all it is scale with these games. Like The Crew, Street Fighter 5. Art direction. Listen. Art when it comes to art direction, listen. They focus on the future. Okay? Every game is not perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like these games are not perfect, but now they're focused on the future with GTA 5. Some of these other games. A lot of things are left out in these games. It seems like they're thinking too far ahead of themselves when they make these games. Yeah. Because it's like all we ask for is detail. You know, every time, think about this. When we see a game, when they first reveal a game, and you see buildings all over the place, like say if GTA 6 trailer was revealed tomorrow, you see all these buildings, you like, oh, we can see through the buildings now, but can we go in them? Like when I first got GTA 5, my stomach was like, I feel like I got on a roller coaster when I got that game, because I'm like, oh man, I don't know if you can go in there every building, but I'm gonna test it out as soon as I put it in. Every GTA game I got, I had to test that out. But as far, like I said, I think some old games are better than new ones. But this right now, but we got new power and, you know, new technology. They're testing the boundaries right now. Yeah. As far as scale, because you got to understand, a game like Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain, that map size is huge. That's huge. If they can do that in 60 frames, that's big. So that's big. Take that map right there and make Grand Theft Auto 6 or whatever type of game. Now that you test that on Metal Gear Solid, now that you can do that with a city, with buildings, all these games are probably just tests. Honestly, for a bigger and better one, you know. So honestly, what we seeing right now is probably nothing compared to what we might see in the next year or 2 or 5.
And that could be actually
that's what I think.
Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4 could be that first game that says, "Wow, this is why I got an next gen console."
There you go.
You know what I mean? And that's coming out in April. But my answer to that question is old games better than new ones. Look, it can go both ways. You know what I mean? Like Pixel said. New games have the opportunity to be way better than old ones. Obviously, more power, more room to do stuff. You know what I mean? New games have the ability, and then like, you release a game like Destiny, and then a year's time pass, and now it's a better game because of updates and community. You couldn't do that with old games. If you released an old game back in the day on Xbox or PS2 or whatever, if you released an old game, that was missing something, it was over. You better wait till the sequel come out. And I think let me say this. I think that is why developers did their best on games back in the day. They like, man, if we release this game and it's missing out on something, we can't add it back. And if it comes out broken, it's over. No one's gonna buy it, and they're gonna return it and get our money. We can't update it via patch. It's like that risk factor. That risk factor had developers doing their best. Because if you release a broken game back in the day, it was bad. If you release a bad game back in the day, it was over. Nowadays, you can release any type of games. You can release a Street Fighter and say, we'll fix it tomorrow. Nah, man. Like, some people left after playing that for the day one. People returned their copies and told everybody in their fan base, like especially YouTubers, don't buy this game. You know what I mean? Like, so you screwed up doing that. But in their heads, they're like, hey, we could do it. We could just upgrade via patch. But back in the day, like, is old games better than new ones? And I would say yes to a certain extent also. I would say yes to a certain extent also, because you got games like Fresh said, San Andreas. You can lift weights and get fat and get muscular. And then in Grand Theft Auto 5, you can't do none of that stuff. You know? How awesome
it's the same world.
How awesome would it have been if you could play a fat Michael or a buffed up Michael or a skinny Franklin or a fat Trevor? Like, you know what I mean? Like that the possibilities are endless. And I think our main issue is that these developers don't add to what they have. See, the best gaming franchise that did this was the Halo franchise, Bungie's Halo franchise, not 343's Halo franchise. Halo 1, you released a game with a great story, open world kind of gameplay, because those maps were huge. If y'all ever played Halo 1, they were huge enough to drive around tanks.
That's my favorite Halo out of all of them.
Yeah, but they add to it. On Halo 2, they added to what Halo 1 introduced. They add dual wielding. Okay. Oh, you have one gun in Halo. Now you can have two guns at the same time. And the multiplayer in Halo 1, you can only play on landlines and on couch. Now we have multiplayer. Now you can play across the world with your friends. The graphics look like that. Gonna make the graphics look better. This is Halo 2, and then Halo 3. Oh, you have dual wielding? Okay, you have dual wielding on Halo 3 too, but you got new weapons to dual wield. Oh, you have those graphics? Oh, we're gonna make those graphics even better. Oh, those open areas to fight your battles in. Oh, we're gonna give you more open areas to fight your battles in. Oh, you like driving in your Warhog? We're gonna give you more vehicles to drive in. Oh, you like my favorite thing. Oh, y'all like playing together? We're going to give you a map a Forge world to make your own maps. You know what I mean? Like, the Halo, Bungie's Halo franchise did it the best in how we're saying old games are better than new ones. Like, games are supposed to progress. And if you reach the end, this is what I really think, and a lot of developers won't do it because, it's all about the money to them. Like, add to your game. Like, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas should have just, they should have copied and pasted better graphics and add to it and call it Grand Theft Auto whatever. And same thing with Destiny. They already had Halo engine and all that stuff. They don't need to make it the same way. They just need to add to it. Theater mode. If Destiny came out the gate with a theater mode, a custom games mode, that game would be popping for everyone, everywhere. Like, old games, in that sense.
Look at
go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
It's like these new games are early access. That's all it is. Like the Division, when we pay $60, it's not the full game. It's early access.
Yeah, like I said,
that's all it is.
That's
why physical games. That's why physical games need to die, because you're gonna buy a game. The first thing you got to do is update a patch. So what's the point of buying a disc? That's how I look at it. It's early
Let me
access.
say this. if the game is going to be like that, if gaming is going and becoming a service now, then we need to get released from this thing called paying to play online. Like seriously,
Yeah.
we need to be released from that. And Microsoft and Sony, whoever does it first is going to win. I said in my video a few weeks back of how Microsoft can win. Whoever gets rid of playing your games online, like paying to play your games online, like have PlayStation Plus be how PS3 did Plus, right? Like have it to be where you can get sales on games and you can get free games every month, and you can and stuff like this new game Street Fighter is $60 in store, but if you have Plus, you can get a digital copy of it for $50.
Yep.
You know how
That's
many
how it
people
should
will
be.
subscribe to Plus? People who don't even play online games will subscribe to Plus because they want that deal. You say $10?
Yeah, that's a brilliant move, but
What, Fresh?
look, PS4. Listen, like you said before, if one of them dropped they online, paying online for it, it would nothing. Nobody would win when it comes to that.
Nope, it will. I'm sorry.
Nobody. It wouldn't make a difference.
I'll buy Xbox One the next day if they announce that.
No. Listen, you saying that now, but like you gotta understand, like with the PS3 and 360, you had to pay still $50 online for. No, you had to pay. Then you had to pay 60 or 50.
60
No,
all the time.
60.
Mm-hmm.
You had to pay 60 online for Xbox 360.
Yeah.
So in the PS3 was free. I mean, 360 was winning, but PS3 came out real quick at the end. But
you gotta say, PS3's online was garbage, right? Like you had no party to talk to your friends. It does matter. Like they have to have a. Let me say this: you have to make your console like on PC. And out of all of us, Pixel can explain to us more than anything on PC. You don't have to pay online. All you gotta do is make sure your internet bill is paid every month. That's the only thing you gotta do. And on console, you gotta do that too. You gotta make sure your internet's paid, and you gotta make sure you can play every month. So if PC doesn't say, oh, since they're not paying us to play, we're gonna give them a crappy experience. Like that was wrong for Sony to make PlayStation 3 players have a crappy online experience. You know what I mean?
Well,
we wasn't paying for it, so.
Yeah, but still, that's still not good, man. Go ahead, Pixel.
Well,
what you saying?
I say if they're gonna drop PlayStation Plus like paying online, they need to do it by tomorrow because mine ends tomorrow. Mine literally ends. I just checked it. It was like the 21st. I'm like, tomorrow.
Dude, you get an extra day. I think they said you gave you an extra day. So let me say this though. If games are becoming a service now, they need to drop this online stuff, this online bullcrap. Because if we gotta let's say this: if Destiny was a subscription-based game, and I bet you that game would be 100 times better. Why? Because they're guaranteed revenue every month, and they can hire more hands to help, and nobody's gonna pay every month for a sorry game. Like I said this on the forums, on the forums on Bungie, and I got chewed up for it. All the Destiny fanboys jumped up on me and said, dude, nah, man, Destiny shouldn't become a paid subscription game. No, that's not good. Like, if it was, it'd be way better because, come on, Fresh. If you had someone, let's say you rap, like let's say you had a big fan base and you was releasing albums every month and you guaranteed money every month from your albums, are you gonna start saying I'm gonna just say whatever I want? I'm gonna just spit trash. And then most of your fan base leaves you. Like that's not gonna happen. You're gonna always put your best foot forward so your fans can get pleased. They jumped in. Now, of course, everyone's gonna have a bad day. Everybody's gonna have a misstep. But the goal is to be the best you can every time you put out something. And I'm telling you, if Destiny was a paid subscription, they'll be as on it as any other paid subscription-based game. Like Final Fantasy 14 is you gotta pay to play that. But no one's like the only reason I haven't did that is because I'm paying for Plus. Why would I pay for Final Fantasy Online and Plus and then think about to get an Xbox?
I'd rather listen. I'm sorry, but
to pay for live.
I'd rather pay 50. I'd rather pay 50 a year than pay almost $400 for a new graphics card on PC every year. I'm sorry. I'm good.
You don't no.
Hold on.
You don't need to buy a graphics card every year. You could actually buy the most the one that can give you 1080p 60 frames per second. You can buy a graphics card that can do that, and you're done for maybe 10 years.
No, if I'm going to buy something, I want the whole thing. I'm not going to just go half booty. Like, if I know I can have better, I want that. Yep. I want that. See that? That's what I'm saying. Like,
you can do that though on PC. No, you could.
But that's what I'm saying. Every year, bro.
No, you don't need to do it every year. You can go. You can buy. Go ahead.
It's not every year. It's like if you gotta depend on your budget. If you go spend $500 on PC, don't buy a PC. Buy a console. But if you're willing to spend $1,000, $12,000, $1,200, PC is the way to go.
Yep.
You gotta make sure you have that.
Listen, hold on. We on the topic? Cause listen, I don't listen.
We are on the topic. What topic? Right. No, we're still on the topic of is old games better than new ones? And my answer is that to an extent, and these old games better get better. And y'all just convinced me that games are a service. And if we knew I knew gaming is a service. Y'all just reminded me. And I'm just saying, if games going to become a service, they better release paying online on these consoles. Like, whoever does it first wins. In my book, it's over. It's over. Whoever does it first, whatever console does it first.
I don't think that'd be smart, though. I don't think that'd be smart.
That wouldn't be smart at all.
How would it be smart if Xbox say, all right, no more paying online? Oh, Xbox Live. Let me say this. If they say Xbox Live is just for if you want sweet deals, free games, go ahead. Go ahead.
How much I was going to say, how much are you willing to pay for Destiny a month?
How much am I willing to pay for Destiny a month?
Because if it's over $50 in a year, then it's not worth it.
Well, if let me say this: if PlayStation Plus releases us from the gaming thing, if they do that, right, I'm willing to pay. I'd rather pay to give them my $50 a year. You know what I mean? So they could, because that's one of my favorite games. And I'm telling you, if Destiny was like getting $50 a year by their consumers, dude, we'll be getting content like every week, son. Like, seriously.
Think about it. They're making more off us not doing that.
No, they're not making more off us. Because think about it. World of Warcraft. Listen, World of Warcraft gets monthly subscription fees every day by millions of players every month. You know what I mean? Like, they're making more than Destiny, right? Because they got more user bases, they got more players on their servers, and because their game is good. World of Warcraft is a good game to a lot of players.
Have you ever bought an emote?
Yes, I did buy an emote. Yes.
How many emotes have you bought?
I bought actually a lot.
Exactly. So think about it.
But I ain't buy none of these new ones. Listen. I ain't buy none of these new ones because I'm starting to say this is bull crap. You know, I'm over here. Everybody dancing like Drake, and I'm like, what about the new content? Where's that? And everybody dancing like Drake, having fun. I'm like, no, man, that's not enough. We need content in Destiny. And money will give us content, and they're not getting enough from these emotes, obviously.
I understand, but at the same time, you can't sit here and say, "Oh, if Xbox do it, they're gonna win." No, they're not.
I'm sorry, they will. Everybody, you telling me you wouldn't buy an Xbox One if you knew you didn't have to pay for to play online?
That's what I was gonna say. Now look, over at Walmart, I'm gonna tell you this right now. They got an Xbox One bundle for $250 right now with 3 games: Gears of War Ultimate Edition, Ori and the Blind Forest, and they got that rare replay, which is like 30 games on it. $250 with a 1-year subscription.
Okay, what are these games? What are these games?
Listen.
Okay, go ahead.
I just told you all the games that come with it.
Hold up, say it again.
I said Ori and the Blind Forest, which won a DICE award yesterday. Gears of War Ultimate Edition and Rare Replay, which has 30 games on it. 30 of the old classics on it.
Yeah, I got it.
With a 1-year subscription on it. With the 1-year subscription, that's a white one. It's not a terabyte, but it's a 500 gig with 3 games already on it. Plus, with a 1-year subscription. So why is that? Why does not that selling? That's a great.
I got a question. I mean, not a question. I got the answer for you when you're ready to hear it.
Why?
Because PlayStation has won the mind share of this generation. Like I said,
they're rabbit.
Listen. The PlayStation has won the mind share, but the beautiful thing about the mind is we could change our minds. See, if Xbox wants to win this generation, they have to go after the mind share. And what's mind share? Mind share in this definition sense is what you have people thinking of the most. people are thinking of PS4 more than Xbox One. So when they see an Xbox One, they don't even second think it. They just like, okay. And then when they look at PS4, they're like, yes, because Sony has won this game. Like, come on, the Adam Boys and Yoshida, I can't say his name right, video with him sharing each other's game and Xbox looking like the evil people. Like, they won this generation's mind share. They won it. Not sales. Forget games, because last year, everybody and their grandma argues that Xbox had a better lineup with Tomb Raider, Halo 5, and Gears Remastered. And they did a heck of a job with Gears Remastered, right? They made that game 60 frames and 1080p. You could play online and everything. They did a great job with that game, but they didn't win last year because Sony has won the mind share. And the only way I truly believe Microsoft can win the mind share of gamers back, get it back and have them think about Xbox, is if they do something crazy like this. Because everybody and their grandma saw E3 in this party, right? Like, we saw E3. When Xbox said backwards compatibility, which is our next part of the question, when they said, we got backwards compatibility, son, I don't know what y'all was saying. I was saying out loud, it's over. I was saying it's over, because I was saying it's over. But then, we found out that out the gate it wasn't ready, right? That hindered it. So instead of
it's not ready, that's how they want the services to be. They can put games on there, they just don't want to. They just want it to be a certain way.
If out the gate that day, let me say this: if out the date that day you was able to play Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto 4, San Andreas, all those games that we want to play, Skyrim. If that day when they announced that you was able to play your whole backlog of everything on 360, they would, everybody and their grandma would have bought an Xbox One that month. I really believe that. I really believe that.
What they announced was it's a good business move. What they
for
did.
Console gamers would do it.
Listen, look, console, that backwards compatibility, that was a brilliant idea when they come to business moves, because that's a place filler for E3 now. Okay, so when they announce games, now they're going to announce, instead of announcing Gears of War 5, they're going to announce, now this game can come to Xbox One.
And that's not good. That's not good. That's not good.
You got to look at it like this too, though. Is it cheaper for me to go out and get a 360 and buy that game than me to buy an Xbox One?
See,
you gotta think about that too.
Bundled with the same
but you gotta understand, people don't want to have two consoles hooked up to the console doing the same thing. A lot of people buy one console this gen because they just want one console to hook up to their TV to do what they wanted to do. Like, if Xbox One out the gate was able to backwards compatibility every single game that is in your 360 log, that means everybody who didn't jump on next gen yet would have bought an Xbox One because they like, I could get to you playing this there. And everybody with a PS4 would have looked at the Xbox One and say, I'm gonna go ahead and buy that because I want to be able to play my old games that I have to basically pay a subscription to play on PS4, aka PlayStation Now, which is PlayStation 4's backwards compatibility answer, which is actually a good service. PlayStation Now is actually smooth. You know what I mean? They got bumps, but it's still, overall smooth. Like, it's a great experience, you know what I mean? Like, PlayStation Now.
Tell me this though. You listen, look, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I gotta say this though. You said you don't want to play, you don't want to pay PS Plus. Like, honestly, man, look, we
it's not that I don't want to pay Plus. I just don't want to pay for playing online.
I know, but listen, we've been gaming all year. Look, we paying for this Plus, dude. Look how many games they got us for cheap. Just because we have Plus. Look how much money that we
That's
saved.
why I would keep Plus. You get what I mean? Like, I would continue buying Plus, but I don't want to have to say, like, I don't want to, be forced to buying Plus. You know what I mean? We're forced, because I'm an online gamer. I'm a PvP player.
Like,
I'm forced.
I have to. Tomorrow. You're right.
If Pixels don't buy Plus tomorrow, what the heck he gonna do?
I'm thinking,
without Plus?
You can play. You can do a lot of stuff without Plus on PS4. You just can't play online, which is our main reason.
Look, like, for me right now, I'm looking at Plus on Amazon and fucking see where I can get it the cheapest, right? So right now I'm thinking, okay, get the 3-month because Division coming out. It makes no sense for me to drop $50 when the Division's coming out. You see what I'm saying? So that's my problem right now. I'm like, damn, I gotta pay for Plus.
Well, look. The whole point is, man. Sony don't want to do this. It's just a good business move for them. Honestly, if I was running this, it would be the same way for me. I would run it the same ways, because if you're getting free games every month and you getting percentage off for some of these games, you're getting half off on some of these games just for Plus, and then you playing online too. Look, that's fair in my book, okay? That's fair, because Xbox is better than Xbox when it comes to that. Xbox may have better online, but at least we get better free games. You know what I'm saying? It's just, dude.
Let me just say it to cap off what I was.
$60 a year, you would pay $60?
Listen. I'm just going to cap off what I said about backwards compatibility and what Xbox did. They had an opportunity to win the mind share, and they dropped the ball when they just had about 20 games that was able to be backwards compatible. Like, they dropped the ball on that. I was saying Xbox One after that announcement, because I thought out the gate you'll be able to play on, you'll be playing, all your old games on your Xbox One. But they dropped the ball. They didn't have it ready, so they messed up. They basically said, we got cookies, and then at the end of the year, here's the cookies. What? You know what I mean? So yeah, they should have kept their mouth shut if it wasn't ready.
Listen, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I'm sorry that you got to go through that and everybody got to do this. But if it was me, you know what I would have done? I would have made a better box. First of all, I would have told you the specs, and it was real good. And Left 4 Dead 3 and Alan Wake 2 would be the launch.
But the graphics, listen, the Xbox platform being weaker than PS4 is not the factor in here. I'm telling you, and I'm standing on it, right? Like, if Xbox tomorrow say, hey, okay, you don't need to pay to play games online. Xbox Live is just going to be a service for cheaper games, better deals, and free games. That's what Xbox Live is going to be. Like, Microsoft is PC also, and they don't do that on PC. Like, Windows on PC or Xbox Live on PC, they don't have to pay online, and they get to play Quantum Break when Xbox Live players have to pay online to play their games and get the same games PC players are going to be able to play. It's messed up. It's messed up.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, but you know what? I think Xbox is the only people who should do that, to stop playing online.
You're right.
PlayStation should be where it's at, because it could be worse. PlayStation, they're actually focused on the future.
In those games,
Xbox
One, those services, exactly.
With those backwards compatibility, they not you can tell they're not focused on the future. They focused on now. You understand? Like, PlayStation, that's why PlayStation is ahead of the game, because they always focus on the future. They thought about today. You know what I'm saying? That's why their past. Listen, you gotta understand. They thought about today in the past, and in the future, they thinking about tomorrow. That's why always be in a good position all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say this. This message is really just for Xbox, to be honest with you, because like you said, PlayStation, their exclusives not going to PC. Like, it's unfair that Xbox One shares exclusives with PC, and on Xbox One you got to pay to play online, and on PC you don't. Like, that's unfair. So in this conversation, go ahead, Pixel, go ahead.
Tony just got my ass.
How you got you?
Colorful. Because, bro, like, look, my thing say it start. I got PlayStation Plus expires on the 8/21st, right? That's more than 3 months, right?
Hold on, wait, what?
I think they charged me for PlayStation Plus for 3 months twice.
It's over?
Nah, bro.
You gotta cancel auto renewal, bro. You gotta cancel the auto renewal. That's what I do.
No, I just paid for it. That's why I was like, wait, that don't add up. I would have just bought for a whole year. That's $40 I just wasted.
It's okay. I mean, look.
Just don't pay your Xbox Live.
That's already paid
like you said, man. Like, whoever's on Xbox right now, and if they go to PC, that's understandable. Because if I had an Xbox One, I would go straight to PC. I would be like, you know what? I'm getting rid of this, because you understand. It's the same. If it's the same thing, but I can get better on the same platform, it's over. Because look, PlayStation, Street Fighter 5 thing, cross-platform play. We got cross-platform PC and PS4. And right there already can tell me, let me know what's the future is ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? What's ahead right now?
Yeah, look, the PS4 is in a better position.
But PC games is coming on PS4.
You're
right. That's the crazy part.
That's right. Well, one day we're gonna play Halo on PS4. What, sad? Oh.
Hey, no, it's not sad. It's not, because it's a shame. It's their fault. They did it to themselves. You were in a good position. You decide to fall off the mountain.
You're right. You're right. It's all Microsoft's fault. I like how this conversation came from whoever does this will win to Microsoft has to do this to keep up. They need to do this to keep up. Not even they need to do this to win.
This race. We want them here.
We need competition. We need competition for PlayStation. And let me say this about Xbox One. You know, to stay relevant in a lot of gamers' eyes, they need to do something crazy, and that's the next thing they need to do. Take away paying to play online, because that would be crazy for them. It will work. People will still pay for live. Yeah. It'll be crazy. People will still pay for live to get the sweet deals, to get the cheaper games. People, they don't understand. They're afraid, right? Like, oh, if we do that, they're gonna all say, oh, time to cancel my subscription for Xbox Live. You know, like, no, man, like no one's gonna do that. They're gonna stay on Xbox Live. Yeah.
Yeah, move. I'm sorry to cut you, but I'm sorry to cut you off again. I'm just trying to get everything out. But to make a move like that, they would have to come out with a new console because of the fact that people already pay probably
a
like
lot of
5 years for it already. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
but you gotta understand, they still gonna get their stuff, right? They're still gonna get free games. They're still gonna get sweet deals. They just don't have to do it for online. I don't think people are gonna be mad that they paid 5 years to do that. But look, we're
games. Come on.
Listen. We went too long in this particular segment. If you guys stuck with us this long, thank you. Leave a like, and I want you guys to put in the comment section, like, are old games better than new ones? In my opinion, to a certain extent. Write in the comment section also. It is taking online gaming from behind a paywall. Would it give either console a win as far as this generation? Because right now PlayStation has already won the mind share of this generation, but if Xbox does it, will Microsoft get the footing back and have it to where they actually catch up? Because I know I would buy an Xbox One if I knew I didn't have to pay every month to play online games. You know, shucks, it's over. But at the end of the day, write in the comment section that. And Fresh Pixel, I think he just muted us because it's.
No, I'm
you good?
Still here. I'm still
you
here.
good?
I'm dealing with Sony.
You dealing with him? Let me say this.
Money back.
Listen. Yeah, you get your money back, dog. Oh, he mad. Anyway, Pixel and Fresh, I want y'all to tell the people where they can find you at.
Hold up. What you doing?
I got it. Dude, we've been here for I think almost going on 2 hours, I think.
Hold on, I thought we had a last topic. What was
that? Was the topic of the show? Is old games better than new ones, and is backwards compatibility the answer? In which I say yes, that's the answer. Backwards compatibility is the answer. We gotta end it, bro. People got lives, man. It's 10:08. My little brother is about to do something, and I gotta drive to his game or his track meet and stuff like that. Life, man, life. We gotta go.
We ain't gonna have no after show. You ain't no good.
After show. All right, look. Tell the people where they can find you, and we're gonna end it off.
All right. Well, it's PrinceThaGamer. Glad to be back on the videos, man. Podcast was popping this time. It was a good podcast. But yeah, PrinceThaGamer. Yeah, give a like on this video. Subscribe to my channel.
That's right.
Some gameplays coming up. Signing out.
Signing out. Pixel, you better say something before we hang up on you.
All right, UnclearPixels. YouTube.com/UnclearPixels. That's pretty much it. King of PlayStation for life. Console for life.
Sad.
Yeah.
It's good.
Gang signs.
And this is Raw coming at you raw. My channel, Gaming for Days. .raw. Exactly how it sounds. And it's FOR, not the number, and 4. But yeah, that's all she wrote. Thank you. Pieces.
PlayStation for life.
Oh my gosh. Sad.
Jesus.